Mafia podcast, yo, this wrong. Rob, man, Ryan taking over the mic. There are few sports and the storm is ignite. Rocking the house, we're taking flight. Turn it up loud, let's amplify. Podcast moving, reaching to the sky. Crank up the volume, here it's reunite. Join the ride, we won't deny.
G'day guys, welcome back to the show. We're your hosts. I'm Bakes.
I'm Sarge.
And I'm Croppy.
And we are the Bit of Mafia. Tonight's episode is episode 78. And tonight we are joined by Wes from Smokey BBQ Bits. How are you going, buddy?
Yeah, good mate. How you guys going?
We're good, mate.
Good. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, great to have you on.
How you been?
Oh, mate, you know, kicking on. Got a missus pregnant. She's due in about a few days, so...
Oh, good work.
excited.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Man's potent.
Yes, that'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No,
Is
not
it the
yet.
first?
The first, yeah.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
you're in for a treat.
Yep.
The first is always fun.
The first is the most fun.
Yeah, the first is fun.
Yeah.
Like, gives us new experiences and everything you do and everything that happens.
Yeah,
And there's only one.
Yeah.
You're not outnumbered yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty outnumbered already.
I mean, before we started, he said he's having a boy, so he's got that up on him.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Something
It'll
I
be a
don't
lot
know anything
easier
about.
when they get to 18. Less things to worry about, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
coming from someone who, I think about when I was 18, if I had been a girl, my dad would have killed me.
Oh, my son today was actually pretty funny. He had his last footy training, and I was standing behind the goals, and his little mate come up and he was crying. I'm like, what's the matter, mate? And he's like, oh, this kid pulled my hair. And then Xavier come back from doing his drill, and he come up and he grabbed his mate and he hugged him. He's like, you all right, mate? And he's like, what happened? He goes, that kid over there, Charlie, pulled my hair. And Xavier's like, which one, that one? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, I'll go and sort him out for you. And he's like, and his mate's going, okay. And I'm like, no, sit down. But then he's like, he walks up to where the drill's happening, because it was the tackle drill, where they got to run out and get the ball and then tackle each other. And Xavier just walks straight up, puts himself in the middle of the pack, and he's like, I'm taking him on.
Good boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This
You
kid's
got to look
gone.
after your little mates.
Yeah, that's right. So before we get comfortable on their show and we just start chatting about random stuff, explain to our listeners what you do in your business in Smokey BBQ Bits. Wes?
Yeah, well, basically I just make Weber accessories and a few different pieces of, barbecue stuff, you know, fire pits and rocket stoves and stuff, but predominantly just Weber accessories, charcoal chimneys, baskets, you know, grill grates, that kind of jazz, yeah.
Yep. And it's quality stuff as well. It's
No, I
not like
appreciate that, yeah, it's-
flimsy
it's
little...
Definitely try to be that way,
chimneys.
yeah. Yep. No,
Yeah,
that was a
but-
big side of it. Definitely a big side of it, the old chimneys, because, I just got sick of, replacing a bloody $50 standard chimney every couple of months. I'm just like, this is a joke.
Yep.
So, I was just playing around with Fusion. I've always played with like AutoCAD and stuff, but, just
Yep.
started playing around with Fusion and stuff, a bit more 3D. And, I was like, it gave me something to design, and I did one of them, and next minute, my mates are all like, I want one of them, so it just kind of snowballed, you know.
So
I'm
say-
like,
Do you have a background in metalwork or anything like that?
nah, look, I've always just been around like cars and fabricating stuff for myself, but nothing like real serious. I've always just done it myself with an angle grinder, you know, nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big different ball game doing what I'm doing now compared to what I used to do. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how good.
yeah.
Well, the stuff all looks excellent. I haven't seen any myself. I actually hit you up a couple of weeks ago about some parts that I'm going to get onto. Because, I don't actually have my kettle at my house, so
Makes it hard.
it's at my ex's house, and I'm just making sure that it's in 100% nick, that I can actually use the accessories on it when I do get it back, so...
Yeah. She's probably pawned... Oh, no, I don't want to say anything. I was going to say pawn the wheels on it.
Oh, you wouldn't imagine
Put
the
your
wheels.
balls on the door handle.
You go to pick it up, the Weber's up on like Besser blocks.
Oh,
God, that'd be hilarious.
leave it out, Elizabeth. And
That was a cool looking Weber too. What was the name of that Weber? That you got?
Napoleon kettle.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
cool looking. That
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah,
Where
An
are they
old
stocked? They
style
stock
car.
the Bunnings, aren't they?
I got this one from Costco.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I was working at Costco at the time, and it was like a good price. It was like
Yeah.
I think it was like $180 or something. It was
That's
cheap.
pretty good. I've sold a fair few greats to people with Napoleons, but I've never
Yeah.
actually seen one in flesh.
Yeah, look, it feels every bit as quality as a Weber. So
They remind me of the Bunnings version, which is it Matador do a kettle as well? A kettle style? I think Matador do a kettle style barbecue as well. And like, when I bought my kettle, it was just a pure. Always wanted a Weber kettle. Never should have just honestly saved the money and gone the cheaper version. But then I seen they had Victoria bitter limited edition ones. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get one. And I was always skeptical about using them because I remember buying a cheap Jumbuck one from Bunnings years ago. I think it cost me like $80-$90 or something like that. And the just like how much temperature actually leaked out of it and how much fuel they went through, it turned me off. And I'm like, oh yeah, nah, I don't think I'm ever gonna fucking cook one of these things. But yeah, when you do get a good quality product like that, it makes all the difference.
yeah, that's what I had before, and yeah, it made things a little more difficult. Well, if you learn on it and you fucking tinker with like one of those shitty ones, it's like it actually makes having something good a lot easier to use, though.
Yeah, and your appreciation for the barbecue goes a little bit further too if you come from a cheap sort of starter, which we all came from a cheap start.
I think it's like that with a lot of things, though. Like, you know, like I've spent most of my life into four-wheel driving and competitions and stuff, and all the people who had the basic sort of kit always, you know, were better drivers when they ended up building a car because they learned from nothing, you know.
Yeah. No, and just on the quality products, going back to the attachments, for anyone who's wondering, just on quality themselves, when I've got that Weber loaded up with the two charcoal baskets, either the flat plate or the grill, it is nearly impossible to wheel that thing across the deck. There is some serious weight. They're actually heavy duty.
Yeah,
They are like, and also, I mean, I spoke to Wes about this when he first hit me up about sending me some stuff up. I said, man, these look way easier to clean than these pieces of shit that they come with. So much easier to clean because you've still got obviously the grates and the gap in between each sort of level, but it's a flat level. It's not just a.
that's it.
I was going to say, by the look of it,
So
it looks flat.
Yeah.
So it's easy to really
Yes.
scrub it with a wire brush and get the
thank
shit
fuck for
off.
that.
Yeah.
They look
Yeah, I
sick
find
too. The
that's
way it all fits together with like was it like a hexagonal piece out the middle with the chimney,
The
what
kettle
do you call
cone.
it?
I
The
think.
cone in the middle.
Yep.
They look superb too.
Yeah, and I didn't realize I'm not the smartest bloke, which this is not news around the podcast, but I didn't realize fucking that middle hexagon bit, you can put it onto the fucking chimney and cook on that. I was like, oh, that's great.
Hey,
Like the actual.
I didn't even know that, but there's an extra bit that I sell
thank God.
with the chimney. So the chimney, how it's got the little notches in the top.
Yep.
So that's the holder grill grate that I get. I sell as well that you can add on for the chimney. So you can probably see my last couple of videos where I've done like steaks and stuff.
Yeah, that's what
That's
what
so cool.
clued me on. I was like, oh, that's actually really good for like camping. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's like the
That
whole.
would be so good. Yeah.
So like when I designed it, I'd never seen it before, and I was like, you know, you've got Weber GAs and stuff, and all these people taking them. Like you can literally just take my chimney. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because
That's
heat
such a good idea.
beads stay pretty hot in the chimneys for, as long as they stay hot.
But even with the chimneys that I made, because they are so heavy duty, once they're hot, they stay hot. Like
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah. So you could get some cooking done on that if you're out in the bush.
you know, yeah, like
Nice.
like they weigh basically 4 kilos. And then they fit basically 4 kilos of heat beads in there. Like they're pretty solid,
That's one thing I did notice as well is the first time I used it, because I'll normally just dump a full chimney's worth into my Weber and just distribute it, depending if I'm doing direct or indirect. And the first time when I dumped a full chimney of the heat beads from your chimney, I was like, holy shit. I'm going to be cooking at 600 degrees for like 8 hours.
Like, the thing is, they're not. Like, I sort of based it on the same sort of size because, everyone is used to using that sort of size.
Yep.
But it's just because of the shape. And it's the same height. It just able It was able to fit another, I think I counted once and it's like 18 more briquettes. But 18 is a shitload when you're talking.
That's
it's half a basket,
it is. Yeah. And for anyone playing at home, like I'm saying it's a good thing that you've got that extra room. It's like buying you go buy a brand new smoker. You always tell people that, all right, think about what you want to cook and then go for the next size up, because I guarantee you will want that extra room at some point.
Exactly.
That's one thing I get annoyed about with the Weber kettles is you do run out of room. But like you've probably seen, I don't really advertise it. I've never really actually told many people about it. But what you see, like the kettle cone, they've got the kettle cone base, but you can actually put the kettle cone base on top of the kettle cone and put your snake and whatnot around the kettle cone, and then use that base as a diffuser plate.
Yeah, I seen a post from you. It was either today or yesterday, and I was going to message you what it was, and then I realised you're using a plate on top of the kettle cone as a diffuser plate.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, so
it's actually a great idea.
Yeah, so that's why, like, using your kettle cone, you don't really need a base plate. Like most people put the whole point of it is so it circulates like the air, so it gets hotter and hotter like this, goes over the top of the bowl, comes back down, goes up and gets sucked through. So when people put aluminium foil around the kettle cone, like to stop the fat dripping down, to stop fires, well, it kind of, it wouldn't say it stops it, but it slows down that circulation, because you're blocking off airflow. But a lot of people do put the aluminium foil there, which is why I did the plate, because I had a lot of asking for it, and I sell a lot of them with the kettle cones. I think I'm up to about 200 kettle cones in the last year and a half that I've sold, and I've probably sold 70 or something of those base plates. But no one really uses it for the purpose that I thought I tended to use it for, because there's awesome products out there, like the Snake Pit, for instance, which you guys probably all are aware of, which is absolutely amazing. Which I'm quite lucky. I've been one of the first people who will be allowed to put it onto my website. So, Mark's a ripper dude. So I don't really push it. I think it's an add-on that people do like to have, and it is, but. Again, it's not something that I push, because, like, to me, if I'm using a kettle cone, I don't put foil there, because it kind of defeats the purpose of using a kettle cone.
I was going to say, I've never actually even thought to put foil down.
Yeah.
Well, in saying that, like, touch wood, I've actually never had a fat fire ever since I started
neither
cooking.
have I, so...
Like, I think it just comes down to, like, common sense, really.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And
at the end of the day, the whole point of it is indirect anyway. So if it fat does, where's
Exactly.
it's not like it's going onto the fire.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty much every time I cook on the Weber, it's always indirect. Like, unless I'm cooking like a fucking reverse sear steak or something, fucking straight over the top of the coals.
But even then,
that's pretty much
you're sitting in front of it. And,
that's right.
And you have a huge
leave it.
laugh when it does flare up, because you're like, this is sick.
Yeah.
But, But,
Adds more to the char flavour anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's like part of it, isn't it?
Well, I actually did that. I was doing a rotisserie the other day, and I sprayed the chicken with a bit of cooking spray, because I just wanted to get a bit more seasoning on it. And as I did it, a bit of the cooking spray went down to onto the coal.
You obviously haven't. You obviously haven't seen the video that I've posted up. I've put a couple of times where one of my customers, he always does videos for me, but he that's how he seasons his chimney.
Yeah.
So when it starts getting flamey, he starts spraying it with cooking oil, and it's like a fireball. It's like a flame frog. It's great.
Yeah.
And like I can't,
That's
I
unreal.
love it. I love the videos so much that I still post them because I think they're hilarious. But
Yeah.
really, safety first. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
You know, like,
Come on,
I
safety
do
Every
laugh.
time you post.
Safety first, fellas.
And every time I post,
let's have
I'm like, there's a fun way to do it. There's also a safe way to do it. Like,
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
like I always say, like I get a lot of people, like my mates, for instance, my best mates, they've got like 2 or 3 of my chimneys, you know,
Yep.
and good on them. They've paid for them, which is awesome. But you know, they don't season them at all. They don't care. They just, you know, but like
Yep.
you don't have to if you keep them
Yeah.
dry. Like, but you know,
Yeah.
if you're leaving them outside in the rain, of course they're gonna
Oh,
rust. But
fucking hell.
but their heat, it's like, you know, like. You're going to burn off whatever season you put on there because there's so much temperature anyway. But, you know,
Yeah.
if you want it to last when you're not using it, especially, like, if you're cooking all the time, it's probably whatever. But, like, some people go 3 months without cooking, 6 months, you know. But, like,
Yep.
so what I personally do is, once I've tipped the coals out, the thing's bloody hot. Then I just give it a wipe with oil or spray it while it's still hot. And
Yep.
that's enough to keep it,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
moisture
that's-
off it while you're not using it, you know.
There's always the best way to. I've always said, don't let your grill cool down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, especially if you got like that heat left over. Like, oh, well,
exactly. Utilise it. Like,
it's the best way to do it as well. Like, I usually just can a canola spray and just spray the absolute
100%.
fuck out of it and go with
Easiest
a wire
way.
brush. And
yeah, like, but even like with rust, especially with mild steel, it's like the big smoker boys, you know, like their smokers are outside in the rain, you know,
Yeah.
like they
Yeah.
just spray it with canola oil when it's hot, and it just the rust basically just like rolls off it. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's no different to all my products. You know, like it's like anything. You look after it, they're not going to get a drop of rust on them. You know,
That's right.
And it's like anything. That's why like all my products I always send out how to season it and how to do it. You know, there's all like. Yeah, big instructions on my website. Like every product page has a link to the instructions. You know, it's all like it's not that hard. But again, a lot of people don't even care. So like they're still gonna last. You know, a bit of surface rust on 2 mil steels is still gonna last you 5 years. So
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Still gonna go
sure.
on.
and, like it's not like the stuff's super expensive. Like
Yeah.
it's like the difference between having like your chimney with surface rust on, say, your chimney, compared to surface rust on a $50 chimney from Bunnings. It's different surface rust because there's no reinforcement. It's just weak. It's weak metal as it is. And
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've had the arse end of my chimney fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That bottom sort of grate. Just, I think it's because you don't spend that much money on them, so you don't really care too much about them. But yeah, it's
Use and abuse.
Yeah, I don't
For
got
that kind
sick
of
of
money.
that happening, you know. Like,
Yeah.
But back when I first started this, I wasn't cooking that much, you know. But like all my mates were cooking flat out, you know. And they were like every time they send me a video or something, just the chimneys are like completely rusted, but like you could tell like they got holes in them. They're that bad, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's why when I want to design something 3D, I'm like the first thing I'm doing is a bloody chimney because I'm sick of my chimney falling apart. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they've got
Yeah.
one little pot rivet holding the handle on, like, and then they've got like this flimsy little
Yeah.
charcoal grate that literally, like, every time you scroll Facebook, oh, my ass is falling out of my chimney. Like, it's a standard issue. It's not like a, you know, it's to me it was a simple fix. You know, just
Yeah.
make a better chimney.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I've had my chimney that I've had from Big W. I got it about 4 years ago now. I paid $20 for it, and the cunt's still going. I don't know how. It's still going. I even let the kids set a fire in it the other day because I just wanted it to bottom out. So I've got an excuse to just go.
Yeah.
I need to get a new one because I know
It's
my wife's
funny.
like, why get a new one when you've already got one that works? And I'm like, well, just give me a minute.
I've got a customer who wants to really want to blow up her can of baked beans inside the chimney. So I'm keen to see that. That'd be great. I don't think the chimney's got to move, to be honest.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, I don't think it would.
Product
Nah,
testing.
feel like a fucking
What do you
bomb
reckon? What do you
shelter.
reckon, Creepy? Do you reckon it will budge? I don't reckon it would.
Not that one. It is extremely fun. Like,
I reckon if I put in the Big W one, it would. We're going to go the whole street.
picking the Smokey Bits chimney up just by itself is like 10 times heavier than a normal chimney, and then add 3/4 of a thing of heat beads in it, and when they're flaming hot, actually kind of intimidating to try and dump the cunts into your fucking Weber. It's like, oh man, it's like it's heavy and it's hot. It's like, man, if I drop this, Christmas is ruined for sure.
So the standard chimneys, the thin ones you buy, they're like, I think they're about 400 grams or something, to give you an example. So when you're saying 10 times heavier, it technically is, because ours are 4 kilos. So.
There you go. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they're about one
literally-
step above aluminium, aren't they? Aluminium foil, like.
Yeah.
Literally.
You've gone from about, I think they're about 0.6 mil thick or something, the standard chimneys around. So, like, huge difference.
Yeah, the one I got, I swear to God, I'm going to walk up to the Weber one day and the handle's just going to go. I'm going to be standing there with the handle in my hand and everything's going to be on the ground.
Yeah. And then all you got to think is that, I told you so.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn and look at my wife and go, I told you, I need a new one.
And it's funny, like, you do get comments all the time. I could buy 10 Bunnings ones. You could. But there's also 10 incidents where your bloody ass has fallen out and you've got to burn your bloody house down. You're going to hurt your kids. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And why for that hassle? Like myself, if I accidentally leave my half bag of heat beads outside or briquettes or whatever outside, and then I lose my mind because I'm like, well, I've just wasted an hour because I've got to go to the shop and get more.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of scenario as what I see. And
That's
like,
right.
my chimneys aren't that expensive. Like they're only double the price, and they're probably going to last you 10 times as long. So
Yeah.
Oh man, like I didn't even think the price of your chimneys were that outrageous. Anyway, like maybe what $40 more for something that's going to last fucking an extra probably 5+ years. I honestly don't see it ever not lasting forever.
To give you an example, my first one, the first one I made, which like a bit of a prototype. Right, I used it flat out probably 2-3 times a week or whatever.
Yep.
And I deliberately left it outside in the rain.
Yep.
And I think I've still got it sitting out in the rain, and it's just got surface rust on it. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
that's unreal.
I did it that way because I wanted to see how long it would last. But I'm telling you, it looks, apart from a bit of surface rust, and I bet you if I did, sprayed oil when it was hot, it'd probably look like it's, a month old.
How long ago was that? Your first one?
Made that probably about this time 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely taken off the last years. Really, like they're getting pretty popular. So
Yep. So that last post you were sending some packages to France.
yeah, so I've
right?
sent.
Far
Yeah,
out.
I've shipped to France. I've shipped to Germany.
Jeez.
Belgium. A few.
Fucking hell.
Far out.
Probably fair few to New Zealand, fair few to America. Speaking
Wow.
of that, I just got a guy that's helped me out with a lot of my inspiration and stuff, and helped him out with some big barbecues, big Santa Maria grills, and big offsets. You've probably seen on my Facebook page if they're in the past, some big smokers and some Santa Marias and stuff. So the guy that does that in America, I've been speaking to him the whole time since I've been doing this stuff, and I've just been saying that a lot of my website views and followers now, because I've just been skyrocketing in followers compared to start of the year, and a lot of them are from America. So I was being in contact with him, and we've organised a deal. So now we will be shipping a lot of the stuff that I do, like the grates and chimneys and stuff, straight out of Kansas. So if if the US go onto my website, they get basically their own website. It's still the same, but it just shows their prices and a few different menu items and stuff. But basically, when they go to check out, it picks it from Kansas and it'll get shipped from Kansas. So just open up a bit more. And I've had that many people from America wanting the products, but you just can't ship it there. The price is it's just not worth it.
That'd be unreal.
Yeah.
That'd be unreal.
So
The weight and everything.
That's the thing.
it's
the
the
weight.
weight. It's the weight and the size. So when you do shipping, because the stuff is quite big, like even just like say a standard grill, like the solid grill, the griddle plate for the Weber, that's just
man.
under 9. That's under 9 kilos.
That fucking
because-
thing is
Fucking
hard to
Christ.
get out when you
Like,
got
it's
to let
heavy
it cool
as.
down. Yeah,
Jesus.
it is
You know.
fucking heavy.
The
Like,
good thing about it, but it'd be a good chopping board. I've never tried to use it for that before, but I guess you could.
Yeah.
oh, I didn't think. Yeah, okay.
I guess you could. Big pizza stone, but
It was
You know,
good
like-
for yeah,
but
like you smash
Good.
burgers and shit like
Oh,
that.
man.
Unreal. And breakfast.
Better
Yeah.
than cracking the pizza oven.
No,
Oh,
I don't think so.
that's right. It cracked.
I
Didn't
opened
it?
that cans up the other day actually, and I seen it in there, and I'm like, you can't.
you know what? I do need it. I do need to design some kind of pizza stone thingy out of something, because the amount of pizza stones, especially like Weber's are outside, they're not
Yeah.
that watertight, and the weather just
No.
kills the stones. Like.
Yeah.
I reckon in my first year, like going back like 4 years ago, my first year I did heaps of Weber pizzas.
Yeah.
And man, I went through like 4 stones just because the kettle's outside. It's undercover, but like
Yeah.
just the moisture in the air, kills them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the char grill at Acorn. Its heat diffuser is a pizza stone as well, and I think it's it's the stupidest thing that they designed, because it's actually advertised as the heat deflector, but on the box it's got fucking people cooking pizzas on it. So that constant temperature from your bottom fire, I don't even think it lasted 6 months before it split. And I'm like, you can't be making a heat diffuser like this out of that material, because it's just going to crack. And
Yeah.
and it was just an odd shape. Like, I love that smoker. The char grill at Acorn's unreal. Like, full chimney heat beads will probably stay at the same temperature for a good 8 to 10 hours, because it's the double insulated Kamado style.
That'd be really sick with a really good diffuser.
That's what I was literally just going to lean into that for as well. Like, man, that's the only thing I don't like about it, which is I don't even use it anymore, because I'm not going to go and buy another replacement part that's made out of ceramic.
Or you could just ask me to cut one for you.
I'll send you some photos tomorrow.
I was going to say you haven't used that for a while.
No, because
Yeah,
the only thing I
yeah,
can
I
do
haven't
it
seen
for
that
is
for ages.
Hey, why does he need to when he's got these awesome accessories for his kettle?
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Exactly
true
right.
that.
Exactly right.
Fucking car griller, take notice. Get this man on board. Commissioned. Yeah, the only thing you can do with it is like hot and fast, but fucking, it's just a waste of coals, really. Like, you cook steak or snags or chops, and then you're done in like 30 minutes, and then you've got all these. I mean, I could close the dampers down and save them, but let's be honest, I'm a bit of a wanker when it comes to being conservative on fuel. Like, I can't tell you.
Hey, if
any
you're in a
bad
barbecue and you're trying to save money on, temporary
anything, really.
you're probably in the wrong sort of hobby.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Anything that hot and fast, like if you've got a gas barbecue, you just look at it and go, "Well, I'll just do it on there." Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Hey,
flavour might not be there.
or
but
you
for
just do
fuck's
what I
sake.
did the other day and just do it on the chimney because it makes it cool.
On the, exactly right. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying that. I mean, I guess
I just want to get a chimney to stay camping with me. Just fucking, yeah, that would be so fucking cool camping.
I don't know. Have you guys seen those rocket stoves that I made? They're pretty sick.
yeah, they look
Yeah,
really
sure.
good.
Yeah. Yep.
They
They're,
look
they're
unreal.
pretty awesome.
The
They're
fire
good
pits
fun.
look really good too.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I really need to push a bit more of those because I just have them there and do fuck all with them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
oh man, the fire pits because
They're solid. They're solid. They're 5
couple
mil as well.
yeah,
Oh, the big one I can't even lift. The big one's got. I had to put 2 handles on it because I struggle to lift the fucking thing.
yeah, that's good though.
Ah.
So like all my products I ship, but that big one I've put no shipping on it. I can't.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
I couldn't
Pick up
justify
only.
it. I'd have to ship it.
$400 to ship the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh mate, I would have to ship it. It literally would like to go to Western Australia. It probably would cost like $300 because I'd have
Yeah.
to ship it. Like,
Jesus.
like, I just said it's not worth it. No shipping.
Nah.
Pick it up if you want it, mate.
Yeah. Fucking oath.
I had fucking because everything that I get posted to me doesn't, because I don't have a mailbox or actual physical number outside, so everything goes to the post office. And when you sent all that stuff up, I got the notification from Australia Post saying, "Oh, it's at the post office." I've quickly jumped on the phone because I don't know. Let's just say I might have been drinking. I don't know. And I've said to my sister, "Like, can you pick up? There's a package at the post office for me. Can you pick it up?" She rings me back in like 5 minutes time. She's like, "I can't fucking lift it." I was like, all right, I'm coming.
Hey, that was a big.
That's hilarious.
Actually.
It was actually extremely quick. I've never received anything that
mate.
quick in my whole life.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I post something, and it might take like, because a lot of the stuff most of my stuff now I'm going through Ozpost. Just because of the whole free shipping deal, and the more you use it, the cheaper it gets, and plus I'm getting a lot more international, and it's just not worth it going through like the whole Sendle thing. But
Yeah.
Sendle pick up. That's why I prefer Sendle, because they just come from the door. But some guys they might take 2 days to pick up, which is annoying because, like you're saying, if they picked it up in the morning, sometimes even if it's far north Queensland, the next morning they've got it, and you're like, how is it even possible? Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
like it's got to go through transit, it's got to get there, and then it's got to go through it again, and it's at the door, and it's like it hasn't even been 24 hours, and it's halfway across the country.
Yeah,
Have you noticed wild price shifts with Sendle though? If you post rural,
So what happens with Sendle is...
I used to use Sendle as well, and then I got a few rural orders. I was like, fucking $30 fucking dollars.
Right, so to give you an example, right?
Jesus.
There's this town. Like I've got this order in Doreen. So Doreen, for me to drive there, would be about an hour and 15 minutes. Now, Doreen's pretty big, and it's only half an hour from the city-ish, give or take, right? It was $35 to send a kettle cone.
Yeah, fucking hell.
A kettle cone's
Jesus.
$40.
Jesus.
Like,
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yep.
with Ozpost, it was like $12 or something. Like,
Yeah.
Because as soon as it goes outside the metro area, Sendle outsource, and then they get charged, and then that's what they charge on top. So that's when I started to go to Ozpost, because I'm like, well, whenever it's outside Victoria, I'll go to Ozpost, and now I'm on a higher band, so it makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, well, if you've got a good amount of stuff too, you can get Ozpost to pick up as well.
Yeah, the issue is though, like, it just fluctuates, and it's just like, because I swap between Sendle and Ozpost, it doesn't work out. It's not worth it. Like, you need a fair bit of number, and you need it consistently for Ozpost to agree.
Yeah.
So, and because some weeks, like months, like say a month flat, I'll be using Sendle flat out, and then I'll swap to Ozpost. Like, it's just the way it works out. And it's just not like, just doesn't
Yeah,
work.
I fully understand. I just ended up going full Ozpost. As much as I fucking hate them.
That's what I'm trying to do now. Even though
like-
sometimes it costs me more, I'm trying to do it because eventually it'll be cheaper than going.
That's
to
right.
As you grow,
you'll go to if you go to the fourth band, and then you can get pickup as well.
Well,
I mean, you're on.
I'm on fourth
you're
band
sweet.
now, so
There you go. Yeah.
But like, I really wanted to push for free shipping. Only not for me, for my customers. So like, and it's taken a long time to be able to work it out because of the prices vary so much. Like, since I've gone free shipping, I reckon I've lost money on a lot of my products because it's just. But it all evens out at the end. Like it's. But you got to take that. Take the losses. It's like any kind of business. So, I might lose it on some shipping that people wouldn't have purchased otherwise. But again, it all comes and goes. So it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to give back to your customers at some point.
Absolutely. That's why I like when you places that calculate postage at the checkout. Like for me, like I have a base rate, and then anything above a certain amount is free. But like that's always way under what it actually costs.
Oh, mate, it's like when that shipping going to France. So Sendle told me it was like $340 odd.
Oh wow,
Jesus.
No, it gets worse. So I had to do in two packages because of the weight it calculates and the size it calculates more. So one package was $330. The other package was $130.
Jesus.
Right. So, and I was just laughing to the
Fucking
customer.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, it was pretty funny. 'Cause I was just,
He must be loaded.
was just laughing to the customer because he got a lot of stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, you know. And I was just laughing to him. I'm like, I'll just cop it, mate. Don't worry about it. Like, and he's like, no. You paid extra. I'll pay you. I'm like,
No.
yeah. So, you know, give him credit. Like, appreciate it. But you know, it's not. You know, I'm all about also, you know, keeping customers happy. So I was just like, man, I'm happy for you to buy me products. Like, you know, like you've paid, you know, like $1,000 for products and $450, $400 in shipping. Like, you know, you paid almost more in shipping than your product. I'm pretty happy for you to I'm pretty happy to wear, you know, the difference.
And that's the thing. It's going to get people to come back to you as well. And plus, that sort of thing is going to be word of mouth as well.
Yeah. That's
no matter where you are in the world.
And that goes back to, you know, like I was saying before, where, you know, sometimes it costs me more in shipping than the product, like, than I'm actually, like, I'll lose money on the product because, like, if someone buys a kettle cone and it's $30 shipping, well, I'm losing money, you know, but but it comes back in the end because then they come back because, you know, and they might just not buy a kettle cone, which is, to me, like, as you know, like, Creep, it's only a small little item, but it's still quality. Like, I put, like, what goes into a little kettle cone, if for the price, they should be a lot more, but I don't want to put the price up. Like, like just as far as cleaning up and making them not sharp, making them smooth, you know, you know, probably you're probably never going to touch. But, you know, when I get them, I deburr them, and then I've got an orbital sander. I orbital sander the edges, you know, and then when I put it together, I wire reel it and like, you know, and then. You know, all my products, I've actually got a gurney outside with the wobbly head, and I've got a hot tap hooked up to it. So all my products, I get blasted through it with a hot tap with the gurney before they get sent out, and then I blow them all off with an air blower and make sure they're all completely dry. And I do that with all my products. So like even the handling, you know, like
So
you know, so just the handling just on the kettle cone alone, like I don't make really any money on it because the amount of work that I actually put into doing it.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Yeah, that's the thing when you cop a loss on things like that. It's but it's just having knowing your product. You know that if someone gets one, they're gonna come back and buy something else.
Yeah,
because of the quality. It's just having faith in your own product, and you know it is the shit.
Yeah,
like basically.
That's why you're okay with copping the loss. You know, absolutely.
Yeah, I back my product. So if you know,
if you didn't, you're in the wrong game.
I know that when it goes there, they're not going to go half-assed at products. I know that they're going, fuck, this is a sick product.
Yeah.
And that's what I care about. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, we've spoken about this quite a lot in the past about people going on board with different companies and actually getting a terrible product from certain companies without naming certain companies, but they keep pushing it anyway. And we won't say any company's names here, but the one thing that everyone should have, like that integrity to, like, whether you're a consumer or the actual manufacturer. So you've stood behind your product, which is unbelievably great, and then you've got your consumers who should be willing to, if the product is up to standard, be willing to promote that product as well, which as soon as I didn't have to use any of the products, I just needed to pull them out of the box, and I was like, this is sick. Like, I probably won't have to ever buy attachments for this Weber ever again. The Weber will fuck out.
Fucking oath. Yeah,
before the actual accessory.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
exactly. Yeah.
Like,
100%.
Yeah. If anyone is thinking about or wondering about the quality, it's honestly, you can nearly tell from photos. I know.
You can.
You know what I mean?
You can. I've looking at all your videos. I was like, these things are clearly fucking wicked.
Just watching when you put the grate on the Weber, like you can just see, like when you put a normal one on there, it's just like bang. You can just see it just tapped on.
Well, you watch Shuey and he grabs his and he throws it across the table.
He's rough on his gear, but he's funny though. He's good quality.
Imagine doing that with one of my grills.
Sure,
Oh mate, fuck
He
that.
wouldn't have a kettle left.
There's a new table as well.
Yeah, there's some like as I said the griddle. Holy shit! I've used the griddle once for smash burgers. I did a bit of a cook for my mum's lunch, and yeah, holy fuck! I should have. I took the griddle off while it was still hot, and it was the worst thing I've ever done ever. Because I wanted to. Because I still had heaps of heat still left over, so I wanted to put pork belly burn ends on, but I wanted to put the rack back on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fucking idiot. But anyway, it's extremely heavy, but that's actually a sign of good quality. And like the heat retention on the griddle as well is really good. Like obviously you've got to have your basket set up to how you want the heat to distribute, but the heat retention on the actual griddle plate itself is unreal. There
This is
wasn't
a lot
one
of the
part
reason-
that wasn't, hot.
This is a lot of reason why I prefer mild steel over stainless steel. Stainless steel will focus the heat, and outside that heat source, it will be like you don't have that constant temperature across your grate. You don't get that with stainless steel like you do with mild steel. Plus, like seasoning mild steel is it's exactly the same as like cast iron. Basically, it's all porous. It soaks up oil and seasons really well. Where you can't do that with stainless. So like and if you get a heat spot like under your stainless and it creates like that black mark you get on stainless, when it's overheated. Well, that black mark, your non-stick surface that everyone wants your stainless steel for, and to not the rust and whatnot. Well, that's gone as soon as you've overheated it.
Yeah.
And you can just tell how like stainless steel does that. Has that hot spot.
Yeah.
And how the heat retention is just concentrated in that one spot, where you don't get that with these grates, like because they are quite solid, and the mild steel it just kind of spreads it evenly, and that holds it longer.
That's one thing I've noticed as well with going back to the char griller acorn. So that their grates cast iron. The only thing I don't like about that is if you want to do a brisket, you've really got to be careful of how you manage your temperature, because that cast iron, the first time I done a brisket on it, the cast iron actually got too hot and it just burnt the fuck out of the brisket. It was just grill marks all along the bottom. But your grates, I've had that thing roaring. Like I cook fucking close to 30, 40 degrees over temperature every time, whether I'm doing a brisket or a pork or a lamb. I'm always cooking around that 150 degrees Celsius, which is technically over, but it's fine. It's as long as it's edible at the end of the day. But the grates don't actually burn the meat.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, I suppose because you don't have that little kind of spot where the heat's all concentrated.
Yeah, it's all I said very evenly distributed.
Yeah.
Throughout. So, yeah, no, definitely. Like, I reckon anyone who's buying, if I bought a brand new Weber kettle, I'd literally be just buying a grate from you and not even using the brand new grate from the kettle.
Yeah.
Probably
Save a bit of money.
Life.
The money you would get for the brand new grill not being used, you probably pay for one of mine anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, it's and I just don't ever see it. I said the kettle will fall apart before the actual grate does, which is
100%.
a show of quality.
That's exactly right.
Until the legs fall off the Weber. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
all
probably
comes
happens.
down to, I think that comes down to treat. Like you're saying, they're quite heavy when they are. Got the baskets, the charcoal grate, and all that jazz on there. But if you're not moving your Weber around,
Nah. Like,
it's just common sense. Like, take the bloody grate out, take the weight out of it before you move it. Like,
Start walking around with it.
yeah, like even myself, I've got a 70th, and I've got it loaded with all my gear. But I just lift it up to whenever I move it. I hardly ever wheel it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing that before I even had my gear in it, because they're a pain in the ass to wheel. They're so top heavy when you start moving them.
oh yeah, they're crap. Like, it would be better if they had like 3 wheels that were lockable.
Yeah.
Like,
One of my wheels just want to pop out all the time. One of the legs. Every time I move it, or if I lift it, it's like one leg just wants to drop out, and I fucking hate you.
Should have bought a Weber kettle.
You dodgy cunt. Every time he comes out. You bastard. Yeah. But the reason one of the reasons why we got Wes on the show as well is, and we're talking about quality and all that sort of stuff, is we have a sponsor with us that Jackalope, who's quality rubs and all that sort of stuff. So we wanted to get someone else that has quality barbecue stuff as well, and Wes fitted the bill perfectly. So we'd like to welcome our new sponsor, Wes from Smoking BBQ Bits.
Thank you, guys.
We're so happy to have you on board as a sponsor.
Where's that applause button?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Gold claps all around.
I don't have the thing plugged in. But while I'm on that, let's just hear a word from our other sponsor, Jackalope.
Jackalope, Trading Co. Small Batch. Hand-blended spice rubs and blends since 2015. They have rubs for all kinds of cooks and are all quality made. Our personal favourite over here on the podcast is the dill pickle dust. It goes with absolutely everything you can think of. For our loyal listeners, we have a discount code for you to use at checkout. Just type in Bearded Mafia Pod. All one word. Jackalope Aussie made and Aussie proud.
Please turn your phones off. Every time I hear it, it just makes me think I'm in the picture theatre. I love it. Now I'm just going to make one up for you guys.
Yeah. No, that's quite good.
Just as jingly.
Yeah, I like the jingle. The jingle gets me every time.
Come on,
I was waiting for that, like, kapow moment, you know, like just pop up.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
What are you drinking there, Croc?
Oh, mate,
That looks like an interesting can.
it smells fucked. Oh, where's the thing?
Camera's over here, mate.
Oh, wow.
What is
Yep.
that?
A white sour fizz blueberry.
That's different.
And
Does it make your tongue go blue?
I don't know. I'm just very desperate. I just had my last beer, so the missus left.
What percentage is that? No.
Nifty little 8.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
Wowee.
I think I've only got 2. I had a question about pretty standard question. Have you got any been brainstorming any sort of new products?
Yeah, I've just got some in. Haven't been released yet, but adjustable charcoal baskets for the Weber GA.
Oh yeah, yes.
I should have brought one in the room with me, but basically they just slides in, you know, up together like that, so you can adjust the
Ah,
So
the
you
size
can-
of it.
yeah the size of it. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Sweet.
So they'll be released shortly. Yeah,
That's a good idea. I like that.
yeah. So you know you got to slowly bring out some stuff, but that's what's next on the horizon. Yeah. So
Would you ever expand into other barbecues, like outside of Weber?
yeah, it's just so much I can do. You know, starting out like
There's so much variation, though. There's a lot out there, too. So, I mean,
Yeah. So, like you're saying, like the Napoleon and all that kind of jazz. Most like 57 centimeter kettles, most of my gear will go straight in without
Yeah.
question. You know, so.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of I do griddle plates for the Weber Spirit grills, the Genesis, the Beef Mafter grills. So you take out your grill grates and you can put like a griddle plate in. Yeah, so they're very, very popular as well. I just actually Mark Salami from the Snake Pit was one of the first to get a griddle plate from me. Absolutely loves it. You'll see him pop up all the time on Facebook and that, just trying to show it off because he loves it so much. And he's had it for a good year and a half, I reckon. So, loves
Beauty.
it. Yeah.
Also, if anyone out there had something different, would you custom? I don't want everyone running out to fucking message you 3,000 messages or anything, but
Yeah.
do you do custom
Oh yeah,
If someone
I've
was
done
to
lots of
message you,
custom stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Beauty.
definitely. It depends. Like generally with custom stuff, I tack it onto other orders that I'm doing because it's just too expensive for either me or my customer to do it without me placing an order already. So it really depends on when I'm placing an order of how long the lead time would be to get it. So like I didn't really offer custom chimneys and stuff prior to probably the start of this year, but because I didn't know how long it would be for me to place an order. But I'm usually doing, like that sort of size material a fair bit, like once every, max like say 6 weeks. But generally, people are happy to wait on a custom item that long. But like,
absolutely, for a custom piece.
yeah, so it really just depends, like, and usually I'll try and, like, if someone does do a custom order, I'll try and force my orders, like, make an order myself to, so to be able to tack it on to, because otherwise it's just too expensive to do a one-off. Like, if I did a one-off custom chimney, it would cost me more in material than it would for them to pay, like, so it's not, so.
I'm glad you didn't offer any custom chimneys when I got mine, because I was going to get the Cowboys logo, but fucking I would have been the chimney.
Hey,
miner.
you know what I've said to you? What are the Cowboys? Like, is that a ranch or what is it?
I don't know. They're not a football team.
So
I'll say that much.
Well, what? Yeah, do you follow any sport, Wes?
Oh, not. I would say I follow, but I go for the Melbourne Demons.
Oh wow! Wow,
Loosely.
Just all the bottom.
While we're on there, while we're onto
Bad
that,
timing. But
well, I was thinking about that the other day, and it was like, because we're all just trying to wrap our minds around why they would fire Goodwin.
the head coach.
Goodwin,
I've got
and like,
I don't even think the players understood either.
yeah. After they win, but then I'm like, they probably didn't want to fire him after they lost to St Kilda. They're like, let's get a win, and then we'll fire him.
Yeah, I think that's fire on a high than a low.
Yeah,
but like I get it. They probably don't want to be a Richmond and wait bloody 3 years before they're really shit. But need a rebuild before. Might as well do it while they're who knows?
Yeah, no, I feel like they've been stagnant for a while.
Oh, I think the issues run a little deeper than the head coach as well. When you've got a few of your absolute best players after a premiership in the coming years wanting to leave, you always know something's happening.
Something's stepping a bit. You go through 2 or 3 presidents in the number of years. Something's changed. Got to change. So.
Which sucks for him because I was so on board when Melbourne won the premiership that year.
Oh, do you know how sucky it was? Beating Melbourne supporter, and it's beating bloody Western Australia? It's bullshit.
I was pissed off because I'm a West Coast supporter. I'm like, why couldn't we have been any good? We've been so good. We're in a fucking
deal,
premiership
same
in Optus. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Just quietly, how good was Collingwood on the weekend?
Sucked in, cunts.
Actually, just quietly, I didn't realise how bad Rabbitohs are. They're bottom of the ladder. They are bottom to the Titans.
Wayne Bennett, this will be his possibly first ever wooden spoon.
Poor old Rusty.
So he's
be hating life.
Oh, Rusty be hating it.
I'm just going to sit back because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Did you see fucking Russell's? He's trying to sell his shares in fucking.
Oh, really?
Now.
He's getting out. I'm out of here.
I'm like, I'd be.
My name is Gladiator.
To be fair, if I had shares in Port Adelaide right now, I'd be selling the cunts too. Lifelong supporter, I'd still be selling the motherfucking things.
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
How's that blue drink going?
How bored,
mate? That's the terrible thing I've ever put in my mouth. And I put more things in my mouth. That's shocking. That's proper shocking.
And I'll put some things in there.
Anyway, now I wanted to ask you guys. Have any of you heard of the Weber Summit?
I have heard of
their
it.
new barbecue.
I've heard of it, have not seen it.
No.
So
Yeah.
I was going to share my screen here. It's sort of like a Kamado style barbecue. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very deep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Is it porcelain? What is it?
I'm not sure. I haven't really
Looks
read too
aluminium
much into it.
almost.
It looks aluminium, but like double walled.
It's
But,
not like a PK. It's not, PK grills are aluminium.
Quite a price tag with them as well. I think they're around
Shocking.
the 38, $4,000.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You nearly had
That's
that.
unreal.
Well, I was
Yeah.
expecting you to say like 1,500 or something.
No,
Fucking hell.
they're expensive. They're very expensive. So
Jesus.
I haven't looked at the build or the anything to see where the money's put into it. But I did see I seen a video on TikTok the other day. And I was like, what the fuck's that thing? I'm like, that looks unreal. And it's a Weber. They call it the Weber Summit, but it's a very Kamado style sort of egg. But
It looks.
Wow.
I'm just looking at the other pictures now. I just brought it up myself. It looks like it's running the same size grills and everything. It's just might be a really thick wall.
yeah, I'm
Oh no! Look at it. It looks like it's just a double skinned Weber. To be honest.
the price tag. I just not sure where the extra money is coming from for that price.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a Weber inside a Weber. Surely it should only be double the price, not fucking 5 times.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Well, when I first googled it,
Will.
3,800. Whether that was Australian or USD, I'm not sure.
Oh, I hope it's not USD. That's fucking ridiculous. Otherwise,
More.
that's like $5,000.
Even
I
more.
think it's just. It looks like a double walled dual. There we go. The dual walled air insulation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there we go. Oh no, $3,000. $3,000 Australian.
Oh, wow. That's a bit better.
I mean, it looks cool, but it's still using the same grades. It's probably
Yeah.
hold heat retention pretty well.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
wanted bigger size, I suppose you'd just go the ranch one, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but how big is this? Is it still 57?
That's a good question.
The
That's a good question.
the
I'm not sure.
circumference doesn't look any bigger.
No.
Like,
I
just
think
from the
it's
pictures,
same.
it doesn't look any
It
bigger.
just looks
Deeper.
yeah.
It's heaps deeper.
Yeah.
So imagine pairing
61,
this up.
61 centimeters, so an extra what, 4.
Extra one.
Nah, it would be because that's the outside, so it'll
That'd
be
be the
the
double.
same.
That'd be because of the double wall.
So it'd be the same size grill,
Oh,
right?
the actual.
So imagine pairing this up with all my gear. You'd have the ultimate barbecue for like the rest of your life.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
fucking hell.
Mate, you would have to ensure that with your part
That's fucking...
inside of that. That would be an absolute.
I'm keeping that inside, love.
dweller. yeah,
It's funny. Hey,
We're not putting
it's
that
funny.
outside.
I do have a customer that literally has a lot of my gear, and he does take it inside every single day.
No, really?
Is he Italian?
No.
I can imagine an Italian
Italiano.
boy could do that.
I'm taking
I
that
don't
today.
know.
Oh.
Just look, how they look after their shit.
Oh,
Clean it,
man.
clean it, put the cover on, take it inside.
It literally...
Every single time.
I'd love to see someone trying to run off with one of them, like, just like, oh, shit. You're not ready for it.
Oh,
Like, it reminds me when I was landscaping and like my boss said, "Oh, go out and grab the whacker off the trailer," and because we were about to finish up. I'm like, "Yeah, no worries." And I get out there and I'm like, "Where's the whacker?" And I look up the road and there's this guy stealing it, and he's like trying to lift it. And he's walking along, so I'm like, "Fucking idiot!" So I grabbed the hand trolley and I walk up next to him and I'm like,
Catch up to him.
"Put on here, dickhead." Fucking put it down and just walk off.
He'd have been better off turning it on and taking
You
off of that.
fucking idiot. Yeah, you should have turned it on.
It's going by itself if you turn it on.
It would be hilarious.
I'm just looking at something interesting here. So you know how you mentioned before it's got a deep bowl.
I should have kept that up. Yeah, it does look like a yeah.
So it's got a deep bowl, but what it says here is a 2-position fuel grate. So you can lower it and higher it for low and slow or high heat. Like you
Oh,
said.
that's
Oh, wow.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. And it looks like it's got a second shelf, so you can have a diffuser plate sitting on top of the second shelf. That second, the higher run.
So it's,
They're trying to make the money.
It'd be,
sound
well, it'd be
less-
almost like a
less
hybrid then.
viable.
It's basically, it's pretty cool, but I don't know if it's worth the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, $3,000. If I don't know. I don't legally, or I probably won't be able to buy another smoker without fucking the old girl really getting on me about it, but I really fucking want to.
Hey, look. I don't know if it's worth the price, but I'm really looking at it. Would really like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I was spending
Someone
$3
wanted
grand,
to give it.
Yeah, if you just want to
100%.
throw
Hey,
money around.
Weber, if you're listening,
Yeah.
I'll be happy to do it and put my products in it and
Yeah.
show it off.
100%.
And I think it could be a win-win here.
It's got to be better than that fucking Weber slate they sent me. Holy shit! What a piece of shit that
I
was.
heard they're horrible. But,
Swing and a miss.
But that's
Dog
why. That's why I made my grates as well, because the slate grates apparently are like 2-3 mil thick and warp like a buggery and just shit out.
Jesus.
Well, they're just, I don't know, the because they're a gas barbecue. The burner is, this is my opinion, the burner's too far away from the actual plate,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I don't know how much gas do you have to use to let it get hot.
Well, what you do is you just buy a Weber Spirit from Marketplace, and then just put one of my griddles on it, and you got the same thing, and you probably got a better barbecue.
Honestly, you know how many times I go on Marketplace on Facebook, and because my searches are very tailored, they're either old Webers or fucking bar fridges.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like,
hey,
I should just
do you want a
spend
bar
one
fridge
weekend
'cause you want
driving
to do
around.
put a keg system in it, get onto keg lands and just,
Yeah, that.
I've done that a
dream.
few times, so if you guys, want to message me and I'll tell you how to do it.
That might actually happen. At
They
some
could
point.
be a deal.
It's getting close.
Few of them, yeah.
It's getting
Yes.
close.
They could be on the
So-
But
counter.
the trouble is having a beer fridge is that you actually spend more because what you do is you go, I've got half a beer, it's cold, tip it out and just pour a new one.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
you leave, you do what I do and leave, you go to your cupboard, there's no glasses because there's half beers everywhere. All over the place.
That's my house.
yeah.
That's my house. I bought a 6-pack of beer glasses, and I reckon I went through 6 glasses for 6 different beers.
That's
I'm like,
what
it's really
I'm
not
saying.
hard just to wash the one.
Yeah, but if you had a keg fridge, I'm telling you, mate, you would have to get a slab of new glasses because they'd be everywhere.
Yeah, you know what? I hope my missus doesn't end up watching this episode because she'll be messaging me straight away.
Well,
She'll
lucky-
go, you fucking...
Lucky we didn't get her on as a producer.
That Wes bloke's a bad influence.
They'll be like, yeah, Ryan, you need to buy new beds for the dogs before you fucking get a keg fridge. I'm like, oh, that's your opinion, I guess.
The dogs will love the keg fridge.
Hey, I'm
Fill their
I'm
bowls up.
still trying to convince me to have a bloody fridge now, but I keep pulling the whole. I'm just gonna have soda water in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Keep everyone hydrated. This is one tap, and then the other tap.
Exactly.
Gonna be just
you have one at the back with the beer.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
You're going to be a dad. Your days of willy-nilly spending are almost fucking done, mate.
Hey,
Yep.
they've been done for a while. Yeah, they've been done for a while.
Oh, so good. All right, mate. Thank you for coming onto the show tonight. You've been an absolute blast.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. It's been good. It's been fun.
And we are so happy to have you on board as a sponsor for the show.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
and everyone out there, make sure you get out and follow Smokey BBQ Bits on Instagram. What else you got? What other platforms can
All of
people
them.
reach on?
All of them. TikTok, Facebook.
They got to join the Facebook group as well.
Yeah. Join the Facebook group. You guys got questions or answers?
really good.
You want to post stuff or whatever? Yeah, started a Facebook group a month ago or so. It's pretty not very active at the moment, but it will eventually get there. We've already got I think to 500 followers or something at the moment, but again, it's new, so it's got to start somewhere.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll get the names up in the show notes and everything. So
Yeah, we'll just start smashing everything out.
Yeah, cool.
All right, mate. Thanks for coming on.
No, thanks,
And
guys.
we'll see everyone next week.
No,
See you
thanks.
guys.
Cheers, guys.
Guten Tag.
Bearded Mafia Podcast, yo, this raw. Rob Man Ryan.